Live. So lock in for lateness. Okay, I'm going to check sound. So lock in for lateness. All right, that sounds good. Okay. All right. We're gonna get straight in with this. This is I.S.Up.K. Start off in 1 West 125th Street under Commander Junior Johanna. You know what I'm saying? Since 1969, we've been teaching the blacks, Hispanics, and Native American Indians. They are the chosen people of the Bible. My name is Priest and Officer of 500 Paratazar out of Yonkers, New York. Let's clap it up for the Lord. There's also, this is Tuesday, Brotherhood, Sisterhood class. You know, let's clap it up. This is for blacks, Hispanics, and Native American Indians who are the chosen people of God. You know what I'm saying? Who are the 12 tribes of Israel. You know what I'm saying? According to the Bible. Our Christian church have not taught us. You know what I'm saying? Our local church have not taught us. You know what I'm saying? That any type of factor of so-called, you know what I'm saying, religion have not taught us. Who are we? Who are we? You know what I'm saying? We are a nation of people who's carrying other nations' names on our backs. Who are we? You know what I'm saying? We the nation of people that's following the behavior of our slave master. Our slave master. We doing the same philosophy. You know what I'm saying? We want to be like our slave master. Why? You know what I'm saying? To this day, it's 2023. And to this day, you know what I'm saying? Our oppressors, ice is colder than some, you know what I'm saying? A brother who's selling ice. So like it, sir, if you selling ice, and you know what I'm saying, and the so-called, you know what I'm saying, the so-called, I mean, and our oppressors is selling ice, our oppressor ice is colder, sir.
Right.
His ice is colder.
His ice is cheaper.
His ice is colder and cheaper. And it's more icy too.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? That's the reason why we're buying it, because it's more icy, because he's our oppressor. Because is our oppressor. We want to be like an oppressor. And you know what I'm saying? And these, you know what I'm saying, so-called I mean these black these black colleges.
Right.
These black colleges. You know what I mean? And they teaching our people that want to be Greeks. Black Greeks, black fraternities, black Greeks. The reason why they formed black Greeks, and they even said it themselves, because the white did not let them in.
Right. You're not lying.
Think about that. You know what I mean? Think about how sick we are as a nation of people, blacks, Hispanics, and Native American Indians. That's, you know what I'm saying? We are a sick nation.
We just want to belong.
We just want to belong. But we want to belong to a rapist. We want to belong to, you know what I'm saying, to a murderer. And we sitting back watching, he's raping and murdering, sir. We sitting back and watching this. His ice is colder. His fire is hotter. You know, his water is more watery. We are, you know what I'm saying? We are a sick nation. We are a very sick nation because we have not been taught. You know what I'm saying? No one have taught us. We didn't have a safe place to go. Blacks, Hispanics, and Native American Indians. You know what I'm saying? To rid ourselves off from this trauma, from this beast, this snow roach. El Blanquito. We have not. We have not. And we following suit. We doing his philosophy. You know, and we're going to go in because, you know, those 5 officers, I think 3 of them was part of a fraternity, a black frat fraternity. Now, you know what I'm saying? Now it says that, oh man, I forgot to send you the article. But they have it now in the New York Post. It said that, you know what I mean? They canceled their membership, sir. I think it's what's a mega it's like what is
Wait,
Omega
who?
Phi, no, the black.
Oh, they
fraternity.
canceled it. Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised.
Was it Omega? What was it?
Omega Psi-Phi.
Yeah, Omega Psi Phi. Omega Psi Phi. Purple and gold. Salaki, so can you pull that up? Can you pull that up? Omega Psi Phi. Just have it on standby. So Omega Psi Phi. So they cancel these, you know what I'm saying, these black officers, their membership. But they was trained in that fraternity. They went to that, you know what I'm saying? They went to that college. They had men around them. Their fraternity knew that they was cops. I bet you they was talking to their fraternity brothers. Yeah, I'm going to become a law officer. But I thought black fraternities supposed to be out. They supposed to be so-called helping our people. There wasn't no right training. There wasn't no right training in there. Because they should have knew not to get caught up. Because they had good training in the Omega Psi Phi. It's supposed to be real good training. Slaki, if you got that scripture, we're going to go in. We got to pull some scriptures. Got that scripture? Can you read that scripture, sir?
Ecclesiastes 12 and 13.
This is Ecclesiastes 12 and 13. This is the men, the priests and prophet and the men of the I.S.Up.K. Right. According to the Bible, this is us right here. Can you read that, Baba Shaw?
Let us hear the conclusion of the matter.
This is the Bible. This is Ecclesiastes, and what is it? 12 and what?
12 and 13.
12 and 13. This is all wrapped up in this Bible, and this is what we preach. This is what we teach blacks, Hispanics, and Native American Indians. We teach it. This is the Brotherhood class. We teach them how to be a brother, how to be a brother, because we don't know how. They want to be white Greeks. Right. They wanted to be white Greeks. What philosophy did they take in? Right. White supremacy, white Greeks. Right. They wanted to, you know what I'm saying? They want to follow their protocol. They want to do what they doing.
Right. Hazing and
all that, you know what I'm saying? All that philosophy of, you know what I'm saying? So, you know what I'm saying? Of that oppresses nation. Of the Greeks. Right. Everybody know how perverted the Greeks are. Perverted nation. Please. Pedophilia, you know what I'm saying? That was a given. That's where mentor come from.
They say the men were so homosexual, the women had to dress like men in order for procreation to take place.
Yeah, I was going to say it. They only had procreation, you know what I'm saying? But that's the reason why they had kids. Was for, you know what I'm saying? Because they was in homosexual relationships. But the reason why a man got with a woman, just to procreate. Then they're going to separate. That's how perverted the Greek nations are. And we took on the philosophy of these people. We took on the philosophy of these people. But not the priest and the prophet of the I.S.Up.K. This is what we would teach the brothers and sisters when they come into the I.S.Up.K. We teach them how to become a brother, how to become a sister, how to become a better father, how to become a better mother, how we show compassion to one another. Because this is not our words. If we follow our words, we would do as these black Greeks would do. Huh? We would do it according to them. Which they following, you know what I'm saying? What they following their former slave master. They was upset because they weren't allowed them in a white fraternity. They got mad. And they're proud to say that. So we form our own fraternity. Read Ecclesiastes chapter 12, verse, what is it, 13?
Khan.
You read
Ecclesiastes 12 and 13. Let us hear the conclusion of the whole matter.
This is what the Bible says. Read on, sir.
Fear God.
Say that again.
Fear God.
The men of the I.S.Up.K. is doing what?
Fear God.
Blacks, Hispanics, and Native American Indians need to do what?
Fear God.
You know what I'm saying? When you first learn something, you know what I'm saying? You need to do what?
Fear God.
That's only, you know what I'm saying? This is for blacks, Hispanics, and Native American Indians. This is what We only teaching blacks, Hispanics, and Native American Indians. We teaching you how to fear God. Read on.
And keep his commandments.
And do what?
Keep his commandments.
It says fear God and do what?
Keep his commandments.
Wait, hold up. I want to follow my own commandments. But it said fear God and do what?
Keep his commandments.
It said fear God and keep his commandments. Not what we want to do. Not what we want to do in our own minds. We fear the Most High God. And it says keep his commandments. This is the Brotherhood class. This is the Brotherhood class. We teach our brothers how to fear God and keep his commandments. Let's hear one of his commandments. Let me hear one of his. Go to Ecclesiastes chapter 19, verse 17. If you have it.
19 Ecclesiastes.
No, Leviticus, Salaki. So Leviticus chapter 19. Chapter 19, verse 17. Let's go to the bedrock. Because this is the conclusion of the whole matter, according to this Bible right here. What's the conclusion to the whole matter according to the Bible?
Leviticus 19.
Fear God and keep his commandments. This is what we're going to teach our brotherhood. We're going to teach our brothers this. We're going to teach our sisters this. This is the stuff that we teach in the I.S.Up.K. So things like this won't happen. But not in the Black Greek fraternity. No, they want to be white people. They want to be so-called white people. So-called black people want to be so-called white people. That's why I came out in camp, sir. I say if it was a membership for the Ku Klux Klan, we would join.
Forget about it.
See that? That's how sick we are. We are sick. You know what I'm saying? Our brain need a washing. And only way our brain could get a washing by the law, statute, commandments, according to the Bible. This is the word is the water. Our brain need washing. You know what I'm saying? That any brothers and sisters that's in a fraternity, is they teaching you this?
Right.
Or teaching you something else according to what they feel in their heart? Huh? And who's regulating it if they break the rules? Who's regulating that? Who's keeping it up with that? No one. No one. Because they don't fear God. You know what I'm saying? They don't fear God. They fear the white Greeks. That's what they fear. That's why they follow everything what the white Greek says. By the book. The hazing. All that pervertedness that y'all do. That's brotherhood according to y'all? They always say, we go out in the community. We help out the community, so on and so forth. Omega, Omega Psi Phi, I bet you they say that too.
Right.
They say that too? How these men was trained up?
Right.
Was these men trained up right? It's 3 of them. 2 of them, one of them couldn't say, nah, don't do it, brothers. No, they trained up that way.
This isn't what we learned in our fraternity. If I may, I know you definitely seen it. The episode where Tupac came to visit Jada on a different world.
Oh, Khan.
And it was the whole, you can't deal with people that are, when you go to college, a lot of our people get this mindset that those who don't are beneath.
Khan. Those who don't are beneath.
Right. He's
beneath.
a UPS worker. He's a FedEx worker.
Mm-hmm.
You drive that type of car. You must not have went to college.
Yeah, the bourgeoisie. The bourgeoisie. There's no protocol. They don't follow the law, statute, commandment. No, they follow Greeks. They follow the Greek laws. That's what they follow. They follow the Greek laws. That's what they follow. They don't fear the Most High God. They only fear, you know what I'm saying? What do they call Brother Almighty? That's who they fear. Brother Almighty, because Brother Almighty gonna let him sleep with his girl. Oh. That's what he gonna do. That's what they gonna do. if you're going to sleep with his girl, because they don't got no, you know what I'm saying? There's no protocol. There's no, you know what I'm saying? There's no commitment. There's nobody regulating them. There's no people that they fear. So they could do and change, you know what I'm saying, erase anything that they wrote down in pencil. So, Salaki, I don't want. If possible, sir, can I get some too? Oh, throughout. I truly appreciate that, sir. I truly appreciate that. We'll sign Christ. So let's go into the because in Ecclesiastes chapter 12, verse 13. Oh, lie, sir. Chapter 12, verse 13, it says this is the whole conclusion to the matter. Fear God and keep his commandments. Let's hear one of God's commandments. That's what we're going to do. Leviticus chapter 19, verse 17, if you have it.
Okay. Leviticus 19 and 17.
This is another one that they supposed to embed it. This is the one that they should supposed to brand. You know that these fraternities brand the brothers, right? Like a cattle. Like cattle. They brand them.
Right.
They literally take a hot iron and brand you know what I'm saying, they symbols in their flesh. What is it? Right, that's what the slave masters did to us. So we know who properties that we are. Right. So you the property of Omega Psi-Phi.
Right. Well, now here's the thing. Going back to what I said, we're better than them. Right? They're over there in the gang. What is that?
Mm-hmm.
The Bloods don't brand people. The Crips don't brand people. What are you in?
But this is like you say, if I may. Those you know what I'm saying? The brothers and sisters that be out in those gangs, right?
Right.
Those Bloods and Crips. They, you know what I'm saying? Because they, you know what I'm saying, the way that they're looking for camaraderie. They're looking for, you know what I'm saying, somebody to look out for them. They, you know what I'm saying? They're looking for because they're poor. So they don't have a father. They're looking for father figures. But in this place, they already have a father. You see what I'm saying? They have the mother. They have the prestige. You know what I mean? And so they, you know what I'm saying? So this is, you know what I'm saying? This is one that like, this is a lot worse.
Right.
Because you know what I'm saying? They're going in, oh, yeah. I'm not like one of them. I'm not like, you know what I'm saying, one of them gangbangers. I'm above that. At least you know what I'm saying? At least the brothers and sisters know what they're getting themselves into. You know what I mean? At least they know what they're getting themselves into. But when you pledge for a fraternity, you know what I'm saying? You really don't know what yourself getting into. You think that is because it's so prestige. It's so old. It's so tradition.
Right.
But this is men.
My dad was a member.
Say that again, sir?
My dad was a member.
Yeah. I have family members too. And family members brought home show paddles. You see what I'm saying? They got paddles. Well, you was using that on. Like the, you know what I'm saying? Like the priest in general was saying on Black Watch. What you was whipping some freshmen? Huh? Somebody that was smaller than you? Because you got a little prestige in the fraternity. So I gotta look over you and hover over you and let you disrespect yourself instead of teaching that man how to respect himself, how to respect others, how to be a servant to one another.
Right.
They don't teach that in fraternities. No, they don't teach that. No. They don't teach that. They teach, I'm better than you. Right. They don't have no moral compass. Where's the black fraternities or black Greeks or, you know what I'm saying, or so-called blacks want to be white Greeks? What is your moral compass? And where do your moral compass come from? Where did you get your protocols and your black white Greek fraternity? I know where we get our protocol from the Most High God, because we are God's chosen people. Oh, we gotta read that because it's giving me a read what we teach our brothers and sisters when we come here, and this is a law that we teach them. Can you read that, sir?
John.
Leviticus chapter 19, verse 18.
18?
No, 17. Starting 17.
Thou shalt not hate thy brother in thine heart.
Wait, say that again for the white, black, Greek fraternities. This is what we teach our brothers and sisters. Read that again.
Thou shalt not hate thy brother in thine heart.
Wait. This is the whole in Ecclesiasticus in chapter 12, verse 13. This is the conclusion to the whole matter. Fear God and do his commandments. We read in one of his commandments right here that we're doing in the I.S.Up.K, that we teach our brothers and sisters about brotherhood. Can you read that from the top, sir?
Thou shalt not hate thy brother in thine heart.
Oh, we're not allowed to hate our brother in our heart. Not because we want to, because we was commanded to. We was commanded to not hate our brother in our heart. Read on, sir.
Con, thou shalt do no unrighteousness in judgment.
Wait, hold up. Which one you got, sir?
Oh, Salakia, that's my bad. Thou shalt not hate thy brother.
That's a good one right there.
Right.
Wait,
right.
What verse is that? What verse is that?
15.
Read verse 15, Salakia, sir. Well, then you're in the spirit. You are in the spirit, sir.
Salakia.
Read that again, because this is what they do in the Greek fraternity.
Right.
In the Greek fraternity. Which judgment? You know what I'm saying? What type of righteous judgment that they do in the fraternity if somebody break, you know what I'm saying, one of their rules?
Right.
According to their, you know what I'm saying, their men that wrote. Can you read that, sir? This is what the Lord
told us. Thou shalt
us.
not go up and down as talebearer.
Say that again?
Well, Salakia. Ye shall do no unrighteousness in judgment.
Oh, we should do no unrighteousness into judgment. We're supposed to judge righteously. How do we judge righteously? By following the Lord's statute commandments, by being a brother, by understanding, you know what I'm saying, that I'm putting judgment on, you know what I'm saying, on my people, on another Israelites. So we're not allowed to do no unrighteous judgment, but they are. Oh, he had more money. You know what I'm saying? You got Brian, that's a black Greek. You got a Brian, that's a black Greek in a black Greek fraternity. You know what I'm saying? With all types of, you know what I'm saying, whipping sticks all over, whipping stick chains on. Because, you know, that's what they wear. They have these big bow chains that they wear with whipping sticks and paddles and all type of freak, you know what I'm saying, freak Greek nonsense. So Brian, you know what I'm saying, he's in the black fraternity. You know what I mean? There's no righteous judgment, you know what I'm saying, if somebody who's not in that fraternity. No righteous judgment at all. No righteous judgment. Read on, sir.
Con, thou shalt do no unrighteous judgment. Thou shalt not respect the person of the poor.
Wait, say that again.
Thou shalt not respect the person of the poor.
Read that again.
Thou shalt not respect the person of the poor.
Thou shalt not respect the person of the poor. So if a brother, you know what I'm saying, if a brother that's poor, you know what I'm saying, we follow the Lord's statute commandments. So what? If he did wrong, he did wrong. I'm not going to just look, you know what I'm saying, look the other side just because he's poor. I'm not going to do that.
Right.
I fear the Most High God. By me fearing the Most High God and me know the Lord's statute commandments, me understanding about brotherhood, me understanding, you know what I'm saying, about the nation of Israel. Me understanding the Lord said, you know what I'm saying, that we are the 12 tribes of Israel. Me understanding that, I'm going to have righteous judgment.
If I may.
Yes, sir.
That goes into like the idea of cops and robbers. Because at the end of the day, I need to feed my family. So does the drug dealer.
So is the
y'all are on two opposite ends of the same evil spectrum.
Khan. Exactly. But this is what they do, because you can see these, you know what I'm saying, the black fraternity, how they hot proppers, you know? How dare you, you know what I'm saying, not let me in your fraternity? You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna make my own black Greek fraternity. And I'm gonna show prestige.
Why do we need black fraternities? We had social clubs. Black people used to have social clubs.
And
like, why don't we create our own? Why don't we start these social clubs in college?
Because it's tradition. We following behind man. That's what we're doing. Can you read that from the top, sir? Read that from the top.
Verse 15. Ye shall do no unrighteousness in judgment.
We're not allowed to do unrighteousness in judgment because we follow the law, statute, commandments. Because we understand that's my brother, that's my sister. So I can't do that. Read on, sir.
Right. Thou shalt not respect the person of the poor.
Oh, man, we don't respect the person poor. If you do wrong, you do wrong. I don't care about that. I don't got no fight. I don't got no dog in this fight at all. It's black and white with me. Read on, sir.
Nor honor the person of the mighty.
Oh, no, say that again.
Nor honor the person of the mighty.
Oh, no, I got, you know what I'm saying? Nor honor the person of the mighty. I don't care about your goddamn money. But not in this kingdom. They care about all the monies. Look down on poor people. Look down on poor people. That's what we do. That's what we learn how to do in this kingdom. We got respect of persons over here in this kingdom. Oh, we. What they said in this kingdom, the people would you know what I'm saying, with whoever have the gold make the rules.
Right.
And up and down that black fraternity, tell me if I'm wrong. Tell me if I'm wrong, but I'm in the I.S.Up.K and I'm right. Tell me if I'm wrong if there's no respected person in black Greek fraternities. Black people that want to be white Greeks. That's following white people following white Greek philosophy. Perverted. Tell me if you don't have no respect of persons. Yes, you do. Yes, you do. Because this is what you teach. This is what you teach the people who's pledging. This is what you teach your brothers. This is what you teach your sisters. You teach them how to have a respected person. He have money, respect him. He must got prestige. Right. He can't do no wrong. Look at his family. Look at the money. Right. He can't do no wrong. Oh, you know what I'm saying, Todd? That live on the block? Nah. I'm gonna choose Brian all day over Todd because Brian got money. Yes, sir.
What's it called? That's also for the police.
Say that again, sir.
That's also for the police.
Oh,
they get respect because their jobs are hard. So I need you to understand, as this jury, when you see this video of this cop shooting this black man, their jobs are hard. They go into a lot of dangerous situations that a person should be trained if they're going to put themselves in this harm's way. But understand, their jobs are hard. It's stressful. They go through a lot. We don't respect that person when it comes to judgment. You did a crime. I'm tired, Paratazar.
Go ahead, sir.
Somebody's gonna cut me off. Somebody cut me off in traffic, and I shot him. I was tired. I worked a long shift.
It was the shift.
I worked the long shift. Got home. I had a drink. Right. Got home. Entered the wrong apartment and shot somebody. I'm so I only deserve 10 years.
Well, you know, sir.
A judge should stroke my little white hair.
Sorry if I may. You know, sir, I do. I do love our coffee conversations. You know what I'm saying, with the police officers and the judge, right? And the district attorney. You know what I'm saying? Water jug. You know what I'm saying? The water fountain chats. They enjoy that. They have respect of persons, and there's a lot of respect of a person in this kingdom. Everybody know that,
right?
You better have money. That's what they said. You better have money to get off. If you don't have no money, there's brothers and sisters that's in jail now just because they couldn't pay their bond.
Forget about it.
They can't pay their bond.
Lives are ruined.
This is what they do. I'm gonna read 15. I'm gonna read this right here. So Leviticus chapter 18, verse 15. Thou shalt not. No, let me go. 18. We should say 18 and thou shalt do. Oh, here we go. 19. Here we go. 19, 15.
What verse you want? 15 again?
Yeah, 15. We're going to start going down.
Ye shall do no unrighteousness in judgment.
All right.
Thou shalt not respect the persons of the old.
That's right. Did you say that again?
It is Salakia, the person of the poor. Salakia,
the person of the poor. Read on, sir.
Nor honor the person of the mighty.
Or honor the person of the mighty. Read on, sir.
But in righteousness.
But in what?
Righteousness.
So say that again.
But in righteousness.
Oh, but in righteousness. Read on.
Shall thou judge thy neighbor.
Oh, so in righteousness. What? This is what the black fraternity have been teaching our brothers and sisters. You go ahead, sir.
How many of the parents are Christians? How many of the officers are Christians?
Oh, all of them. All of them. All of them. But they didn't hear this. They didn't hear this. This scripture did not pop up when he was beating the brother down.
Not at all.
Can you read on, sir? This will go back to Ecclesiastes chapter 12, verse 13. This is the whole conclusion. Fear the Most High God and follow his law, statutes, and commandments. This is a commandment right here. Black Greeks, what are you doing? You just following what you feel. Whatever makes you come. Whatever makes we come, we're gonna do what we want to do. It makes me feel good. If I don't like it, I erase it. It's no protocol. Because you know what I'm saying? If they was trained up right, that won't never happen. That won't never happen. They were, you know what I'm saying? They knew they was officers. Nobody said, yo, don't join the police force. It's not good. I got connections. You could get a job this way. Nah. You know what I'm saying? This is respect of persons. Oh, he got a good job. He's an officer of the law. I bet he got praise in Omega 5. What is it?
Oh yeah, Khan.
I bet
when his frat brother found out he was about to be a cop.
Oh,
yeah.
man. Oh man.
Yo, can I get the PBA card?
They loved it.
Right?
Yeah, that's it. They loved it. They loved it. Because they was trained up exactly how they was training the cops in their fraternity. Right. It's the same thing. To hate the poor, to not protect anybody that's smaller than them, to not stand up for honor. Why did you know what I'm saying? These are graduates. These are fraternity people, you know what I'm saying? These are people that was members of this fraternity. Why they don't know that? To be honorable, have principle, have a moral compass. We don't know how. Blacks, Hispanics, and the American Indians, because, you know what I'm saying, our oppressor, ice is colder. Our oppressor's ice is colder. I can't believe that they still call themselves Black Greeks. That's how sick we are. Are we sick, boss? We sick. Read on, sir.
Khan.
Verse 16.
16, thou shalt not go up and down as a talebearer among thy people.
Oh, did you say that again?
Thou shalt not go up and down as a talebearer among thy people.
Oh, just going around and doing rumors after rumors and doing this, doing that, talk about people. You know You know what I'm saying? Up and down. Yo, I feel about her like this. I feel about him like this. This is what the fraternities teach him. Chatter. Going around the neighborhood and just talk about people. This is how they get down. Because they don't have no moral compass. Read on, sir.
Neither shalt thou stand against the blood of thy neighbor.
Say that again.
Neither shalt thou stand against the blood of thy neighbor.
Say that again.
Neither shalt thou stand against the blood of thy neighbor.
Oh, neither shalt thou stand against the blood to thy neighbor. They stomped the man out. They stomped the man out. This is what they teaching you in the black fraternities? Huh? Stand against your neighbor, your brother? Read on, sir.
Khan, I am the Most High.
Say that again.
I am the Most High.
Say that again.
I am the Most High.
This is the Most High laws right here that we following. Because we fear the Most High and we keeping his commandments. We're not allowed to do that to our brothers and sisters. We get raised up. We be taught this. We have to be taught this. Blacks, Hispanics, Native American Indians. Read on. Read on, sir.
Khan.
This is what we have to follow his commandments. We have to. Read on, sir.
Thou shalt not hate thy brother in thine heart.
Say that again.
Thou shalt not hate thy brother in thine heart.
Can you please say that one more again? Because this is what we be. This is what the priest that's above us that teaches this. Read on.
Thou shalt not hate thy brother in thine heart.
Read on, sir.
Khan, thou shalt in any wise rebuke thy neighbor.
There's any wise to do what?
Rebuke thy neighbor.
I don't care, man. You know what I'm saying? I don't care. He's coming to apologize to what he did, but I don't care. I don't care. He did this, he did that. You know what I'm saying? He did me wrong. But he's coming to apologize, but in I.S.Up.K, we're not allowed to do what, sir?
Rebuke thy neighbor.
We're not allowed to rebuke our neighbor if he's coming to apologize. Read on, sir.
And not suffer sin upon him.
Oh, wait, say that again?
And not suffer sin upon him.
Well, I want to kill that. Say that again?
And not suffer sin upon him.
I want to kill that Hispanic. Say that again?
And not suffer sin upon him.
I want to murder that so-called black. Say it again?
And not suffer sin upon him.
I want to stomp that so-called Native American Indian out again?
And not suffer sin upon him.
We're not allowed to suffer sin upon our brothers and sisters. Did they teach you that in a black fraternity? What moral compass that you follow? It says it right here. For people who fear God, the whole conclusion, and follow his commandments. We're not allowed to do so. Read 17, sir. I mean,
from the top.
Except for, no. Except for sin.
And not suffer sin upon him.
Go on, sir.
18. Thou shalt not avenge nor bear any grudge against the children of thy people.
Oh, we're not allowed to avenge or bear any grudges against the children of our people at all. We're supposed to iron those differences out. That's what the law says. We are commanded by the Most High God to do these things. What moral compass of the white black fraternities is following? What moral compass do you have? You know what I'm saying? What fear do you have? It's time to come in and I.S.Up.K. We would teach you. We would teach you a moral compass. We would teach you how to fear the Most High God. We would teach you about, because you know that's what they scream about brotherhood, right? Sisterhood and all that type of madness. By being a white Greek.
Right.
By being a white Greek. That you learn from a rapist. No, we can't do that anymore, blacks, Hispanics, and Native American Indians. We can't follow behind our slave master, his philosophy. His philosophy, this is what we doing? Blacks, Hispanics, and Native American Indians? No. Coming in I.S.Up.K. So we can start being taught again how to be a good brother by following the law, statutes, and commandments. This is our protocol. This is our moral compass. Because we love our people. We love so-called blacks, so-called Hispanics, and so-called Native American Indians, who are the 12 tribes of Israel. Who are the 12 tribes of Israel? It's like it, sir.
Khan, you doing your thing.
Yeah. So let me get give me Proverbs chapter 22, verse 16. Chapter 22, verse 16, because in these white, black, Greeks fraternity, what moral compass do you have? How can you teach brotherhood and sisterhood? How? And where do you learn it from? Who taught you that? Somebody that wanted to be a white Greek? Somebody that wanted to be a white Greek. Somebody that wanted to be, a white slave master Greek. You had a little money in your pocket. You know what I mean? You have a little traditions in your school. What moral compass do you have? Our moral compass is the law, statutes, commandments. Our moral compass is the Most High God. We are commanded to be righteous towards our brothers and sisters. This is what we teach in the I.S.Up.K. How to be a good brother. How to iron out differences. How to open up and talk to one another so nothing bad won't happen. And it's free. You don't have to pay a fee. And it's free. No hazing, no beating up. You know what I'm saying? No hazing week. Hazing week? Yo, I just came back. I just came from, you know what I'm saying, a bad neighborhood that I gotta fight every day to get here. Now I gotta fight, you know what I'm saying, now I gotta fight in college also? And fight with brothers that's supposed to be good brothers? That was, you know what I'm saying? That's what I thought. This is the people, these are supposed to be my mentors. These are supposed to be the people who teaches me, how to be a good brother to one another. But meanwhile, you got three of your brother members stomping out somebody that couldn't defend themselves. Is one of your protocols clicked in their head? They say, oh man, no, we can't do this. We can't do this at all. None of that stuff clicked in their head. Because they was following behind their slave master. And you signed off on it. And the black fraternity signed off on them, those officers, those black men that becoming officers. They signed off on it. Slakia. So can you get that? If you have it, read it, please.
Khan.
This is what we do in the I.S.Up.K. From, you know what I'm saying? This is what we teach. We don't, sir?
He that oppresseth the poor.
What is that? Proverbs?
Proverbs, the 22 and 16.
22 and 6, sir.
6, Khan. Okay, I thought, yeah, Khan.
But I'm going to grab that because you are in the spirit today. He that oppresses the poor.
Train up a child.
Say that again, sir.
Train up a child.
Go on.
In the way he should go.
In the what?
Way he should go.
It said, train up a child in the way he should go. This is in Proverbs. We reading out the Bible. We reading our Constitution for blacks, Hispanics, and Native American Indians. It say, train up a child in the way that he should go. You know what I'm saying? What he's training them up in? The law, statutes, and commandments. What he's training them up again? Leviticus chapter, you know what I'm saying? Chapter 19, verse 18 and verse 17 and 18. We training up. We training up a child. This is what we doing. Let me get that with you. Can you read that again, sir?
Train up a child in the way he should go.
In a way that he should go. Guess where he gonna go? Respect his brothers and sisters. You know why he respects his brothers and sisters and won't suffer sin upon them? Because he feared the Most High God and he's keeping his commandments. It's a law. That's brotherhood. That's sisterhood. That's fatherhood. That's motherhood. That's what he was training up. And in the black, you know what I'm saying? All the men that's in these black fraternities, all of y'all need to be trained up. All of y'all have to be retrained. And your brain have to be washed by, you know what I'm saying? By the Lord, statute, commandments, by this Bible of the, you know what I'm saying? By the men of the I.S.Up.K. All of y'all. Because if those, you know what I'm saying? Those members of that black fraternity, if they did it, the burden, you know what I'm saying? The responsible go on to people who taught them in the black fraternity. Because it's so prestige and so moral base. They have not been trained up at all. I haven't been trained up at all. Let me get what you did 22 and 16?
That's the other one you want?
Come
on. He that this is 22 and 16. He that oppresseth the poor.
He that do what?
Oppresseth the poor.
Oh man, I was in a black fraternity and I got such a moral compass, and I don't oppress the poor. I don't oppress the weak. I don't beat down. You know what I'm saying? I'm a moral, you know what I'm saying? I'm a moral cop. I got honor. You know what I mean? I got what is it? Not honor is another word for honor. I got what's that word I'm looking for? I have morals. I'm just. Right. I'm just.
I'm fixing the police department.
I'm fixing the police department within.
Right.
This is what we say. Read on, sir.
Con. He that oppresseth the poor to increase his riches.
To do what?
Increase his riches.
Oh man. Blacks, Hispanics, and Native American Indians. Look at that. It's not just, you know what I'm saying? It's not just the police that does this stuff. It's we also doing this stuff to one another. To one another. In the black, you know what I'm saying? Over here in Yonkers. Selling drugs, selling guns, beating down each other, jumping each other, disrespecting each other. We want to sell drugs to the poor so we can increase our own self. Did anybody, you know what I'm saying, any so-called rappers or anybody, you know what I'm saying, in the neighborhood repented for all that drug dealing in the 80s and 90s? Yeah, right. Doing dirt to females, doing dirt to males over this drug, try to increase your riches. Try to increase the riches. We learned this from our slave master. Our slave master came on these shores right here, looked at a beautiful people, a beautiful nation, a friendly people. And they came up with the concept manifest destiny. Oh, they increased it all right. They increased their riches 20-fold. They increased their riches so much that you know what I'm saying, that it got to the point that they don't even have to. They increased it so much and they got empowered so hard that they know they did dirt, but what you going to do about it?
It's not what you're going to do about it. It's beneficial. What I did, you want some more?
Oh, come
on.
This, but like, I'm just saying, so Slocky, so if I may, I'm just saying this. They're so proud and try to, you know what I'm saying, try to talk like a double-minded mind. They're so proud. You know what I'm saying? So proud of it. But they try to say, but we civilized. And with no compassion. They only got compassion for their goddamn self.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Our slave master only loved his own kind. He only had compassion, you know what I'm saying, for his own kind. When are we going to start learning that for blacks, Hispanics, and Native American Indians? We're using the poor to increase our riches. Right? Our slave master did that to us. And we know we should know better. We should know better. But we're gonna learn this stuff from our slave master. We're gonna learn this stuff from our slave master. There's more on that, sir?
Khan. And he that giveth to the rich.
Say that again.
And he that giveth to the rich.
Go ahead, sir.
Shall surely come to want.
Say that again.
Shall surely come to want.
And surely come to want. He that giveth to the rich. Surely come to the want. Read on, sir.
17. Bow down thine ear and hear the words of the wise.
Say that again.
Bow down thine ear and hear the words of the wise.
That's what we have to do. What make you wise? What, you know what I'm saying? What make, you know what I'm saying? The 12 tribes of Israel, the nation of Israel, the blacks, Hispanics, and Native American Indians, what make us wise? By following the Lord's statutes and commandments. We have to bow down our ears. We don't, any more on that, sir?
And apply thine heart unto my knowledge.
Say that again.
And apply thine heart unto my knowledge.
So we have to apply our heart, which means our mind, into the knowledge. The knowledge of what? The Lord's statutes and commandments. The knowledge of what? Knowing that we, you know what I'm saying? Knowing that we Israel, that we blacks, Hispanics, and Native American Indians is one family. Knowing this. Knowing not to beat down a brother. Knowing not to whore out a sister. Knowing Ecclesiasticus chapter 12, verse 13. The whole conclusion. Fear God and keep his commandments. Fear God and keep up his commandments. We know this. So you could drop that. Let me get Songs. Songs chapter 82, verse 3. So this is for blacks, Hispanics, and Native American Indians. These are the things that we have to learn how to do. But how we will learn this?
82 and 3.
Yeah, come.
Slop.
This is what we have to be. This is how we need compassion for one another. Not only to being a bunch of selfish bastards, like, you know what I'm saying, like these black Greek fraternities. They only think about themselves and a bunch of dancing and wearing purple and gold. Oh, they love that purple.
Con.
That's their thing.
The color of homosexuality.
Say it.
Color of homosexuality.
It's Hayes week. It's hazing week. Some borderline, you know what I'm saying? Some borderline sexual behavior, perverted behavior that they want to be white, black Greeks. So they're doing what Greeks do. They're doing what Greeks do. You know what I'm saying? They're doing what Greeks do.
Like, what I don't understand is that they don't, like, while it's more than just a thing for Greek people, that's like white culture.
Come on.
And it's like, my thing about it is y'all couldn't like find some type of ancient African brotherhood, if you even want to say that. I'm not even saying the truth, but y'all didn't try to find an ancient black brotherhood or something like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
Come.
They just instantly said the white man won't let us in his fraternity, so we're just going to create our own Greek fraternity.
Come.
Like, and it just shows a level of simplicity of our people to try to want to be along or get along so bad. Like, I don't see the point of it other than, yeah, there really is no point of it. We can create our own unit like that, but not call it a fraternity. Why do we have to take white culture? Like, it's same with it, like a dashiki. Like, what purpose? Like, I guess honestly, I think black people just got swindled, and Africans just said this is dashiki, wear it, it's African culture, and didn't explain what the dashiki actually is. But like when you really understand the dashiki, it's very stupid for you to just wear a random dashiki when you actually understand that, like, the colors mean something. It signifies where you come from. It lets people know who you are. Like, you're like, how do I say it? I hate to be this guy, but we as a people spend so much time talking about cultural appropriation, but we're the people that appropriate everybody's culture. And like, what to circumvent the people that say that's a problem, that way of living was forced on us.
That's right.
Like, we were forced to appropriate another people's culture and forced to put it on as if it was our own.
And that's exactly what the Black Greeks did.
Right.
That's exactly what they did. You know, and that's exactly, and we putting on the philosophy of this country, of the slave master. We putting on, you know what I'm saying? We doing that all day, every day. And that's what we do, because we want to be hard-headed and stiff-necked. If somebody come along and saying, brother, we can't do that anymore. We can't make whores out of our women. We have to learn how to forgive our brother. We have to sit down. You know what I'm saying? We got to sit down. You have to sit down with your father that you didn't see. The last time you saw your father when you was what, 15? Now you're 35? And your father is still alive, and you have the ability to piece it out as a grown man? We have not been taught that. Do they teach you that in the black fraternities? Or say, I'm your father now. Meanwhile, your father's living. He live right across the street from you, sir. Your father's live right across the street from you. You can't walk over there and just iron out your differences. You're just gonna completely, you know what I'm saying, out of your mouth. Because the ones who's not teaching them that, because he have issue with his father. And he don't know how to, you know what I'm saying, overcome that, you know what I'm saying, that anger. He don't know how. That's a lot. So can you read that? Psalms chapter 82, verse 3.
82 and 3. Psalms 82 and 3. Defend the poor.
Say that again.
Defend the poor.
The men of I.S.Up.K do what?
Defend the poor.
Yo, hold on. I thought the police station is supposed to do what?
Defend the poor.
Did your black fraternities teach you this?
Salakia. I know here in New York it says protect and serve.
It say protect and serve, but themselves. But themselves.
Now, I remember a brother on the street, like there were police surrounding him, and he told the police that he couldn't breathe. That brother ended up dying.
That's right.
Why didn't the police help that brother?
It was a lot of officers out there.
Right. Oh, they were the ones choking him.
And they was watching.
Right.
They was watching. They was watching, knowing it's going down, and nobody did anything. You know what?
I can't breathe.
You know what? You know what happened to? You know what happened to? It was another time when, you know what I'm saying, a brother got choked out, and officers was just standing there watching the choking.
Yeah. Well, they helped. They had their knee on him.
Yeah. But you had other officers standing around say, yo, somebody could stand up and say, hey, you know what I mean? You hear the guy, you know what I'm saying? Slow down a little bit. He's already detained. Everything is cool.
You got him on the ground.
You got him on the ground. You know what I'm saying?
You're bad luck.
You're 582 pounds. You know what I mean?
So I don't like, do white people not fear do the right thing? Or, well, we don't own an Italian pizza shop, so what do I have to care?
Come.
Actually, the cops just got to leave. They killed Raheem. And
they just threw him in the trunk.
Right.
They just threw him in the trunk. Yeah. Business as usual.
Yeah, right.
Business as usual. It's all day. But I was getting it was hard body one West what you said, because did you see a recurring event?
Right.
People's getting killed right in front of cops, and other cops is not stopping it.
Right. Which
Not one stood up and said, "Yo, chill." Not one. Go ahead, sir.
which like goes in. You can't help from within.
You're just going to be a witness to somebody getting killed by your fellow officer.
And I feel bad for the coward who stands there and allows it to happen. Because at the end of the day, when you do end up going to jail, like there's cats that are in trouble now and losing their jobs because I didn't beat the hell out of nobody. I just followed the status quo. We beat the hell out this nigga and didn't give him any medical attention.
Mm-hmm.
You failed in you were derelict in your duty, so you get fired along with the people who beat us behind.
That's right.
You deserve what you get. But at the end of the day, like you understand, like that's just dumb.
They was trained that way. They was
Right.
trained that way. That was it. It was trained that way. Go ahead, sir.
You can't like. Well, here's the thing: the system. Like, how do I say it? You can't fight your lieutenant. You can't fight the man above you. Like people have this idea when you're in that type of order, when you're in any type of military order, right? You basically are what's called have to deal with the men that are over you and so on and so forth, and even the men around you. Right. None of you same rank. We all move with the same one heartbeat, with the same one thought process. We beat black people.
Sound Christ, yeah.
And
exactly.
Basically, like, how do you like what's called the lieutenant's in on it, the sergeant's in on it, like, and then it gets to the point where you're in on it. You start to see he had the drugs, he had this, he had that, and you start to believe maybe he did do it. He wasn't supposed to run, but he ran, so they beat him. Like, I feel bad for the guy, but he did that. And that's the problem. They don't defend the poor and the fatherless. A cop thinks about the moment and not the person. Like, you're selling drugs. Now, I understand there's some very heartless people that do heartless things and they have messed up childhoods, right? But what I'm talking about is the everyday person is treated like a hardened, common criminal.
Right.
And then they give them treatment that isn't even deserving of such a criminal. A hardened criminal does not deserve to be shot in the back like Walter Scott, a veteran, was.
Exactly. What you say? I'm telling you what you're saying exactly is on Hard Body One West, but this is how they've been trained, and right now I'm speaking to 100 black officers in law enforcement. I'm talking to you right now. Y'all a bunch of cowards. I'm going to call it for what it is. There's no moral compass. You know what I'm saying? There's no moral compass. If you know what I'm saying, right now something is going down in your police, in your precinct, and you want to turn your head. Why you're not standing up for it? Why you ain't standing up for righteousness? Because you know why? Because they have not been taught how to stand up for righteousness, to be honorable. They're thinking about the check. Stand up. That's what we need to do. Blacks, Hispanics, and Native American, we need to stand up. You is not going to change the system within. Brothers are still getting murdered by black cops. Because black cops want to be white cops. The same way, you know what I'm saying? Same way black Greeks want to be white Greeks. They're trained the same way. They have been trained the same way. And y'all forgot about this. Can you read that scriptures again, sir? Because this is what we learn here in the I.S.Up.K. You know what I'm saying? The priest and prophet of the I.S.Up.K. You know what I'm saying? This is what we train. This is what we teach our people. We teach the brothers this. We teach the sisters this. So we can start learning about compassion for one another. Can you read that, sir?
Defend the poor and fatherless.
Say that again.
Defend the poor and fatherless.
100 blacks in law enforcement. You need to do what?
Defend the poor and fatherless.
Oh, y'all need to defend the poor and the fatherless. Who are the poor and the fatherless? Blacks, Hispanics, and the American Indians. We get no more followers than us. We get no more poor than us. We are under the oppressor's boot heel in this nation, in this kingdom. There's 100 of y'all. We need some defending. But I understand. You have not learned, you know what I'm saying? You have not learned honor. You have not learned loyalty. You're just following behind your own, you know what I'm saying, your own lustful, your lustful heart. That's all you're doing. There's no moral compass you have. Because if you have the moral compass, you will be reading these law, statutes, commandments. We are ordained to do what, sir? In I.S.Up.K, we are ordained to do what?
Defend the poor and fatherless.
Oh man, we have to defend the poor and the fatherless. Those white black Greeks officers, they wasn't defending the poor nor the fatherless. Nobody stood up once. By the black Greek training, somebody at least would have stood up and say, "This is not what we learned." You know what I'm saying? In the fraternity,
right?
Omega Psi Phi. We didn't learn this in Omega Psi Phi. We know, you know what I'm saying? We learn honor. We're not going to allow this to happen. Ain't nobody stood up. Can you read on, sir?
Do justice to the afflicted and needy.
Say that again.
Do justice to the afflicted and needy.
Oh man, they don't. Yeah. Do they teach you that in your white black Greeks fraternity? What moral compass do you have?
I got a question.
Yes, sir.
Did y'all take African American studies?
Of course they did.
Who's more afflicted than us?
You know what they're gonna say? That was back then. This is what they say. Because they want to be white black Greeks.
Right.
But they would, you know what they would pull? My fraternity was founded in 1886. You see what I'm getting at? This is what they do. I guess since 1886, nobody taught y'all a goddamn thing about brotherhood. Since 1886, they just taught you how to be a selfish bastard. Just like your slave master. Just like the slave master. There's no defending the poor, the fatherless. It's not being just to the needy. Who's more needy than blacks, Hispanics, and Native American Indians? 100 law enforcement, 100 black law enforcements? Where are you? You just following the philosophy of your slave master. You're going to change it within, huh? How many times you turned your head? Huh? How many times you turned your head when your partner was doing dirt? How many times you turned your head, huh? Oh, you must got respectable persons, huh? Respected a person. Boss, are we sick? Are we sick? Don't give me that. Based on the history of this country, how you going to become an officer? How you going to become an officer based on the history of this country? Black police showing off with the white cop.
Right.
That's it. No honor. It's like it, so you could drop that. Let me get the I know that we have to maybe cut a little short. But let me get. All right. Yeah, let me go here. Let me get Ecclesiasticus in the Apocrypha, chapter 6.
Give me 2 seconds. Let me know. 6 and what?
6 and 4.
Shucks. I go far enough.
No, Zalaka, sir. 6. Let me see here.
Still apocryphal, right?
Comic-Con. Okay.
6 and what?
Let me see here. Let me make sure. No. Let me see here.
Paraphrase it.
Let me see 13. I know I just had it. So.
Separate thyself from thine enemies.
Oh no, not that one. It was
Faithful friend.
To show a friend. Yeah. To prove a friend. And yes, a friend. What's my man? Let me see if thou. Oh, here we go. 6 and 7.
Okay. Hold up one second.
Start at 6.
Con.
6 and 6.
This is Ecclesiastes 6 and 6.
This is for blacks, Hispanics, and Native American Indians. We teaching you this stuff. Right. We're going to teach you this stuff because we fear the Most High God and we keep His commandments. This is what we have to do. This is what it says in the Lord's statute commandments for the 12 tribes of Israel, who are the blacks, Hispanics, and Native American Indians. This is all brotherhood. This is all sisterhood. Read on, sir.
Be in peace with many.
Say that again.
Be in peace with many.
Oh man, we could be in peace with many. Go on.
Nevertheless, have but one counselor of 1,000.
Wait, say that again.
Nevertheless, have but one counselor of 1,000.
Nevertheless, have but one counselor of 1,000. Everybody in the black fraternities, everybody want to be that. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Brother Almighty. And you know what I'm saying? And the council, he's getting all counsel, all the counsel. You know what I'm saying? They slutting out our sisters in these fraternities. We know it's going down, swapping girlfriends, doing all this type of pervertedness. You know what I'm saying? Just like the white Greeks. That's your counsel. But that's not what it says. You know what I'm saying? But when we follow the Lord's statute commandments, we know this. You can't have counsel from everybody. Be peace with everybody, but nevertheless, have one counsel. Read on, sir.
Con. 7, if thou wouldest get a friend.
Say that again.
If thou wouldest get a friend.
Oh, man, if I get a friend, because everybody want to use that word loosely. Friend. But read on.
Prove him first.
Say that again.
Prove him first.
Oh, wait. It says if thou made as well get a friend, prove him first. Not disrespecting that man. Not having Hayes Week and beating that man. Or embarrassing that man. Or embarrassing that sister. You proving that you could be a friend to that person, and that person is proving that they could be a friend to you. How is it? How the hell is he's your friend now or your brother and you embarrass him? You embarrassing him yesterday. How is that possible? You embarrass him. You embarrass her. That's your proving of friends. This is what have been taught in our black fraternities. Blacks, Hispanics, and Native American Indians. How do black fraternities prove a friend? How? They don't know how. Oh, they're proving a friend, or you know what I'm saying, or they call their brother. They've been proven by, you know what I'm saying, embarrassing him, sir. Right. And doing all these outrageous stupidness. Like children. Then later on, they're gonna beat down, you know what I'm saying, beat down somebody that cannot defend himself. Can you read on, sir?
Right. Prove him first and be not hasty to credit him.
Be not what?
Hasty to credit him.
Oh, don't be quick. Don't be quick to give him, you know what I'm saying? Don't be quick to get to be all friendly. Don't be quick to credit him. Don't do that. See where his mind at. You know what I'm saying? See where his mind at. Read on, sir.
Khan, Salakia. For some man is a friend for his own occasion.
Say that again.
Some man is a friend for his own occasion.
Oh man, you have some man that's only a friend for his own occasion, his own selfishness. Yeah, I'm your friend. You know what I'm saying? I'm your friend. Just pay this fraternity fee. His own occasion. They is there for their own occasion. You know what I'm saying? In these black fraternities. They ain't your friend. They're only there for your, you know what I mean? It's so prestige. They own thing. Read on, sir.
Khan. And will not abide in the day of thy trouble.
Say that
they got
again?
kicked out. And will not abide in the day of thy trouble.
Oh, and not abide in the day of thy trouble. If they raised him up well, if they raised that man up, they would have said, yo, we raised him better than that. This is not what we teach.
Right.
This is not how we get down. Yeah, we put a banana in his butt, but yo, that's something else. You see how they get down? Come on, man. You're supposed to have such a good tradition. He came from a right family. Prestige. Read on, sir.
9. And there is a friend who, being turned to enmity and strife, will discover thy reproach.
Oh man, there's a friend. I return to enmity. You know what I'm saying? It's right. I got the Can you get the definition, sir? Or enmity? It's right there on the top.
I got it. Enmity, the state or feeling of being actively opposed.
Say that again.
The state or feeling of being actively opposed or hostile to someone or something.
Oh, being hostile to someone or something. Read that again, sir. Not the scripture. And there is a friend.
And there is a friend who, being turned to enmity and strife.
So what did the definition say? Someone what?
The state of or feeling of being actively opposed or hostile to someone or something.
Oh, being turned to hostility. Read on, sir. And you guys, and it says strife. Get the definition of strife. Should be on the top.
Strife, angry or bitter disagreement.
Oh, angry or bitter disagreement.
Over fundamental issues. Conflict.
Over fundamental issues. Yo, don't beat your brother up. Yo, be honorable. Be respectful. Don't disrespect that man like that. He gonna have conflict over that. This is supposed to be your friend. And read on, sir. Strife.
John.
That's strife. And
right.
Say we'll discover what?
And will discover, and strife will discover thy reproach.
And then reproach is on the top. What is that definition?
Address someone in such a way as to express disapproval or disappointment.
That's what they do. That's the friend. That's the friend, you know what I'm saying, that your oppressor taught us. Our oppressor taught us. Read on, sir.
Khan. Again, some friend is a companion at the table and will not continue in the day of thy affliction.
Oh, man. He's at the table all day. But when it goes down, you know what I'm saying? When something happened, he's gone. Yo, I need you. The stuff that you was teaching me how to be a brother, you know what I mean? Where is you? I need you right now. They don't teach that. They don't teach that because they're not honorable. They're not honorable. They're not honorable at all. They're not honorable at all. But go to drop down. Go drop down to let me see. 14.
14. A faithful friend.
A what?
Faithful friend.
Oh, this is a loyal friend that knows the Lord's statutes and commandments. That, you know what I'm saying, that fear the God and do his commandments. The one that was trained up in the commandments. The one that was trained up in the commandments. Read on, sir. A faithful friend. Read on.
A faithful friend is a strong defense.
Wait, hold up. If blacks, Hispanics, and Native American Indians is being, you know what I'm saying, be trained up, you know what I'm saying, be trained up in the law, statute, commandments, and we come back to our heritage and understanding that we are the 12 tribes of Israel. This will be our faithful friend. Read on.
And he that hath found.
No. So a faithful friend is.
A faithful friend is a strong defense.
Oh, he will be a strong defense. Our faithful friend will be a strong defense because we'll be on one accord. Read on, sir.
And he that hath found such an one.
And he that what?
Hath found such a one.
Oh, I found my brother right here. That's my brother. You know what I mean? That was Slocky, sir. That's my brother right there. I have found him because he are my kin.
Right.
We on on wavelength. He follows the law, statute, commandments. I follow the law, statute, commandments. I'm ordained not to disrespect him. He's ordained not to disrespect me. Because that's what it says in the commandments. We both fear the Most High God and we follow his law, statute, commandments. We're not allowed to do this stuff. We're not allowed, you know what I'm saying, to embarrass our brothers. We're not allowed to do so. So a faithful friend is a strong what?
A faithful friend is a strong defense.
A faithful friend is a strong defense. Read on.
And he that hath found such an one.
If I find this faithful friend, which is a strong defense, because I need a strong defense, he's a what?
Hath found a treasure.
He hath found treasure. A faithful friend that follows the Lord's statutes and commandments, that fear the Most High God, understand the Lord's statutes and commandments, understand that we cannot disrespect each other, we can't have no hazing, no degradation or anything like that. He will become a defense. Not only he's a defense, he's a treasure. He's a treasure. That's what we teach in the I.S.Up.K. That is our moral compass. That's how you become a brother. That's how you become a sister. That's how we become honorable. And we are honorable in the I.S.Up.K. And that's my time. I'm Precinct Officer Paratazar out of Yonkers, New York. You know what I'm saying? And since 1969, we've been teaching blacks, Hispanics, and Native American Indians under Commander General Yohana how to be a faithful friend, how to be a defense to our friends, and how to be a treasure to one another. That's what he taught. So right now, you know what I'm saying? We got food drives. Prison programs, GED programs. You know what I'm saying? We got counseling. You know what I'm saying? We got counseling. You could go to I.S.Up.K.com, scroll down, look for the number that's close to you. Call that number. We got, you know what I'm saying? We got the Passover that's coming April 1st. So get your Passover funds in. It costs $200 for people who's over 17. If you get it in early, that will cover the all black party. You know, you know what I'm saying? Just remember that people that's in Yonkers, my number is 914-396-4548. If you can't reach me at that number, you can also call 914-557-9930. If you need, you know what I'm saying? If you have any questions, if you need any food, you know what I mean? I will bring it to you. And with that, I'm a plastic class over to Precinct Officer Abaya.
Most High Christ, clap it up. Most High Christ. The Passover will be in Raleigh, North Carolina, not in goddamn Mississippi. For you nuts that think that Mississippi is the land of Israel. Y'all are some simpletons.
Well, y'all should have. If they still on it?
Yeah, oh, you saw him, right?
No, I
no,
the brothers and sisters that's from Mississippi, make sure you like, subscribe, and share the video, please. And I truly appreciate that, Baba Kashar.
Yeah, Brotherhood is a weapon. Let people know we're lying to them along with our food program. The water. Exactly. Yeah, we're lying about the food program. You can't even give yourselves water. Shalom. Salam.